Hey, what's going on, my friends? I hope you're having a beautiful time and welcome back to a new video. As maybe you can see, we are in a different setup because me and Maya have moved into a new place and I want to share more about it later. Maybe not in this video, but we will see. So what I want to share right now is that the new moon is coming up and it's in the zodiac sign of Pisces, which is kind of amazing because it's an interesting time of changes right now. And we can recognize changes on our subconscious level because we can find out that there's still so many beliefs which we should overcome, right? Like on every aspect of our life. There are so many different stories in our minds which it's time to overcome them in order to transcend into that like more fulfilled life. Start living the way your soul wants to be expressed, right? So right now the energies are kind of supporting us on doing changes, and it's really the first change that we need to do is to change our subconscious level of awareness. And with that I want to say to become aware how much you are still limited on your subconscious level. So our subconscious mind is actually made out of programs, stories, beliefs, perceptions, attitudes, and all the subconscious thoughts which are running, as neuroscientists and psychologists are saying, 95% of a day. And if we're thinking every single day like 60 to 70,000 thoughts every single day, most of those thoughts are the same because of the subconscious programs. So if every single day we are thinking the same thoughts, it means that we are feeling same emotions or similar emotions every single day. And because thinking and feeling creates our being, the state of being, we are constantly reacting similar way. Oh, I'm sorry for that. We are doing similar things, similar actions. We are not changing our habits, but still we are expecting changes, right? So if we truly want to experience changes in our lives, firstly we need to look deep inside our subconscious mind, and meditation is a powerful tool to do that. When we disconnect from our environment, we go into meditation for 10 to 20 minutes and we just observe what is happening with our body, firstly, becoming aware of breathing, and maybe you're playing some inspiring music. I'm always talking about that because when we are going deep into that process, firstly, we just become more calm, more relaxed, but then we start to feel like our body is falling into sleep, but we are still awake, mind is still awake, but we are not perceiving the world the same way, the reality the same way as before, because we are becoming more aware of all the subconscious patterns, all the stories. Some people at that process can travel into their past lives or into the future, or maybe experiencing different things, all coming from the subconscious. So it's really important to research your subconscious mind on that level, because everything that you're experiencing is coming from there. And like I said before, if we truly want to experience greater changes in our lives, in general, for all, we need to dig deeper into our subconscious mind. So right now we will all experience a lot of changes. Like for us, like I said before, we just moved into a new place, which is a huge change for us. And if you have experiences with moving, you know that there are many things going on. You know, you need to create a new space and create a new energy in that new space and so on. So things are changing. And with all those changes, also we are changing. Actually, we need to change ourselves to experience the changes. And when we experience the changes, it's the first proof that, okay, you've changed. And it's amazing. So if we want to, like, if we just look into the world right now, what is happening? How many people are scared? And still, like, all the, we could say, still some negative energies and like many different things that we can see in the world, the panic, the fear, the anger, the, I don't know, like, you all know what is happening. And if we truly want to heal that, we need to heal ourselves first. If we want to become more, like, if we want to experience more love, we need to become more loving people. And we can't just pretend to love. We can't pretend to be compassionate. We can't pretend to be grateful, because those would be just empty thoughts. We need to become it. And we need to design subconscious programs which would support that. You know, we need to design our subconscious mind the way that will support that. And how to do it? Firstly, we need to become aware of all the programs which are still running. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating so many times the word programs, but that's what it is. It's like a computer program. You install it in your mind and then you run it. When you are not conscious, like totally conscious what is happening in your life, your subconscious mind's program starts running your life. How to drive your car, how to brush your teeth, and so on. We are designing those programs, but we need to become masters of them. Mastering the programs will lead to mastering your life. And that's powerful. And right now, you are truly supported to do that work. So, like, another thing that I would like to add here right now, you know, this new energy and things that are changing and so on, our intuition is so increased right now. Maybe you can feel it. Maybe you can feel the changes in your body. Maybe you feel more connected. Maybe you feel the urge to meditate. Or maybe you just feel that you want to go out in nature and just connect with everything. You know, intuition, we can feel like the inner voice. Maybe we feel more creative than before. Maybe we feel intuitively that things are not the way we want them to be. And we want to create changes. Like, for example, in my life, today I was sitting in the car. I was waiting Maya. And I was sitting there and I grabbed my block where I'm writing my ideas in. And I started writing what I want to change about myself. You know what? I started writing like a plan or my vision of the future. I started writing who I am in my future. And then I started writing what I will do to become that version of myself. It was totally intuitively, but I kind of felt deep inside me that I need to create that plan so I can see where I'm going. And I think it was not just a coincidence that today it happened to me, because now I'm sharing it with you. Maybe some of you have experienced it as well, but if you have not, I would like to encourage you to do that. To write a plan, like exact plan, to have clear intention where you are going. And I would like to add here that clear intention is not all. It will not change your life. If you will have clear intention, you will have the map, but you need to walk the map. And our emotional state here comes into a play, because when we start, like when we take time in our busy days to create that process, you know, the work, when we do the work, when we are saying like visualizing that plan now, visualize yourself as your future self. In that vision, see yourself being that person. We need emotions then. Through emotions, we are teaching our body how our future will feel like. And on quantum level, on the level of quantum physics, scientists found out that when we have a clear intention, atom starts sending the signals. Truly, literally, atom starts sending the signals. Out of it starts sending the signals to the universe. But when a person feels emotions, atom starts receiving the signals. So the signals goes into the atom then. So you can see, if you have a clear intention of that wanting future and the elevated emotions as that future already happened, you are sending the signal to the universe, and at the same time you're receiving the energy which will manifest in your life. So at that point, it doesn't mean that you will manifest it immediately, because in third dimension we are living in space and time, which means that it takes some time to experience new space, to experience new material reality, right? This time is really important because, like, Max Planck, you know, he's known as the father of quantum physics. When people asked him if he could explain time, what is time? He said, time exists only so that everything would not happen at the same time. So time is actually making sure that everything is going... Well, I have something here. So time is making sure that everything is going well with the flow, that everything is going perfectly well. And when we embrace that, we find out that everything in nature is going with the flow. Everything is moving with a certain flow. We just need to connect to that flow. We need to understand that if we are doing the work, the universe will provide us everything we need. If we will have clear intention and if we will practice feeling it emotionally, it will come to us, but we don't need to rush. We need to trust that process. And on that process, we are actually learning an important lesson. It's not about waiting it. It's not about asking when it will happen. It's about becoming that new person. Because that person, if I look onto the person that I want to become in my future, that person is even more loving, even more evolved, even more joyful, even more creative. That person is not asking when things will happen. That person trusts the process and knows that everything is going well. Everything is happening for a higher reason. So this is amazing. If you are following me here, trust the process and follow your intuition. Whatever you feel right now, do it. And truly research what your intuition is telling to you. You can go into meditation. You know, when we turn off or calm down our analytical, critical mind, when we go from beta brainwave state into alpha brainwave state, we already become more aware of the intuition. Because we are not thinking anymore, analyzing anymore. We are feeling, and feeling is knowing. So when we feel what intuition is telling to us, we know that this is the right thing to do. And this is truly an amazing time right now. It's a huge thing you can do. Firstly, like I said before, research your subconscious mind. What programs or what beliefs are not serving your vision of the future anymore? And when I'm saying vision of the future, I'm saying future for all, not just for yourself, but for all, because we are a community. We are here on this planet as a community of human beings. So think about it, how you can see all of us like cooperating together. How is it working for all of us? If every single one can design that potential future, it will happen because we will raise our energy, the collective consciousness will change. And that's what we should do right now. To change all the subconscious beliefs which are still supporting that idea that we need somebody to tell us what to do, that we are not able to do certain things, that we are addicted to certain things, that we are not, I don't know what. You know, all those limited beliefs, it's time to overcome them. But to overcome them, we need to design new ones, which will support the vision, which will support that new idea of connection, of unity, of love. And the second thing, follow your intuition. When it comes to new beliefs, follow your intuition. Be creative with it. Use your power of imagination to do that. Pisces are known as very intuitive and creative people. If you know somebody who is in that zodiac sign of Pisces, Maya is my girlfriend. She's Pisces. She's really creative. Not many times, like, she don't have so much of willpower, but she's truly supportive, truly creative, truly organized. And I think it's a huge power. And if we just look, if we take some of those positive parts of Pisces and think about how we can use them right now as the energies are supporting us. Think more creatively, expand your imagination, and organize all those new ideas so you can create more like empowered actions and design new habits out of it. You will see that you will create beautiful results and it will be really, really powerful. So that's it. I think we can finish here. And I want to add, like, I want to share, because we've just moved to a new place, we need to prepare everything and, you know, finish that whole process of moving. And I want to share the story, how everything happened, because it's an amazing story of, like, we were visualizing to move into a bigger place where we can do everything at one place. You know, before that I had a studio and we were living in a small apartment and I had rented a studio. So I had separated my workplace from home and it was not supporting my work so much because, you know, if you're an artist, when you feel urge to create, you want to create it. You want to do it immediately. And when you're separated from your workplace, you need to drive there and it takes some time, some energy, and sometimes you lose the inspiration. So now we have everything at one place, and like everything that happened was exactly the same as our vision of that place. We were visualizing that place for 4 months or maybe 6 months. And when we found the house, it was exactly the same as in our vision. Just that the kitchen is on the right side when you enter into it, not on the left side. In my vision was on the left side, but it's a small change. But I want to share more how it happened. Because like it's not to Jim Quick is saying really well, you know, the brain coach, if you know him. He's saying, I'm not doing this to impress you, I'm doing it to express you so you can see what is possible for you. And that's it. So I will share more about it in the next video, maybe in the next video. I don't know, we will see. So till then, have a beautiful time. I'm sending you love, blessings, and lots of power. Have a beautiful time and take some time for yourself. Take a moment for meditation and truly do a research on your subconscious level. You will see that you will find many things which should not supposed to be there anymore. So that's it. One love, my friends.